Our next bout will be fought in the welterweight division over three-minute rounds. Introducing firstly, fighting out the red corner, representing Oslo Fight Centre, Alejandro Santos. And his opponent fighting out of the blue corner, representing Infinity Martial Arts, Drury.
Here at BCMMA 13, an amateur welterweight contest. Next on deck, it's Alejandro Santos in the black, taking on Drury, also in the black. Drury with the tattoos for our viewers watching at home. Both men profess to be Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu practitioners, but starting off on the feet, as always, some nice low kicks from Drury.
Yeah, good peppering shots early, trying to establish his dominance in this ring.
Oh, it's a big right hand from Santos. Santos pounding away here, Josh.
Yeah, Santos looked immediately almost as though he was going to try and pull a single leg X-guard, but another huge shot lands.
Big power in the hands of Alejandro Santos.
It's Drury just getting manhandled here. Santos has got to take some confidence for that and look for him to perhaps throw a few more straight down the pipe here.
Santos has drawn a bead on the chin of Drury.
Yeah, Drury seems to have just about recovered though. You can see he's keeping his chin up really high when he strikes, leaning back off those punches.
And another big right hand pumping into the chin of Drury.
Yeah, you can see Drury just putting himself completely off balance as he throws, and Santos coming forward, connecting
just
well.
looking to tee his man up there with that big right hand, but has to be careful not to punch himself out early, Josh.
I was just going to say that, both guys seeming happy of a short break here. Good body kick up the open side from Drury.
And again, the big right hand, a nice left behind it. Santos unloading here in close range.
Well, Drury shooting in on the hips, getting in that fight or flight response while under pressure. Santos shaking him off. And he's complaining of an eye poke.
Referee Harry Selby calling time there. There was a bit of a mad scramble in close, and Alejandro Santos seemed to have been caught in the eye there, unintentional, I'm sure.
I think Drury has got to find a way to try and slow the pace down on this a little bit. He started confidently opening up in the stand-up, but the power shots and the driving forward pressure coming from Santos really has caught him 2 or 3 times significantly now.
Touch of gloves, and we are back underway. And again, Santos slinging heavy leather, looking to get his man out of there. Big hooks from Santos, finding their mark, uppercuts too.
Yeah, the uppercut again in the clinch. Drury driving up against the cage. Santos is going to be careful not to grab the head here. It's going to give Drury a route straight to the back. Santos needs to start pivoting to his left, try and restore that underhook. There we go, spins out nicely.
Santos 25 years old, Drury just 24. Does have 1 loss on his amateur record. It's the amateur bow here for Santos.
I think both guys showing they're a little green in the stand-up. Perhaps you mentioned both guys saying they're more ground fighters, but they're having an entertaining slugfest nonetheless.
And nobody here in Charters Hall, Colchester, complaining about the action here, and another big right hand. And Santos really is loading up on these punches, Josh. You've got to wonder how longer he can do that for.
It's 2 or 3 times now. Drury's got right in on the hips with those takedown attempts and not been able to complete or even come close to completing a takedown once yet.
Drury really is leaving that chin out there when he's punching and kicking. Santos has been able to capitalise in the first round, Josh, but how much is he going to have left in those arms as we head for the second round here?
Yeah, both guys throwing with wild abandon, and it's certainly going to take its toll. That combined with the adrenaline dump, a lot of the amateurs, you see them tire quicker than the professionals, of course. Santos definitely getting the better of that first round, an easy 10-9 on the judges' scorecards, but Drury's had a few opportunities, he's had a few entries, he was landing some good kicks as well. It's just hard to see how he comes back from repeated knockdowns, just getting caught with his head up and open too much.
Josh, interesting to note as well, what's the mental state of Alejandro Santos going to be after dropping his man so many times and not being able to get him out of there? Surely he must be thinking at this point, what do I have to do to finish this fight? He's pretty much thrown everything into those big hooks and uppercuts, and Matt Drury still standing.
Yeah, I mean, credit to Matt Drury for that, but we'll see. I mean, it might be playing a part, but still 2 rounds to go here. Santos looking like he's been calmed down significantly in the corner, but Drury looking fully revitalized as well.
The referee Harry Selby about to get this, the second of 3 3-minute rounds underway. Amateur welterweight action here at BCMMA 13. A fantastic amateur and professional card still to come for you this evening.
The question is, what sort of pace are we going to see now? Is it going to slow down or could body kick?
Perhaps looking to pull guard there was Drury.
Yeah, it certainly looks as though he accepted going to his back rather than being put there by Santos. Santos with the center of the cage again.
Again with the low kicks.
He had good success with that inside low kick particularly, really managing to spin Santos, but
really does need to keep that left hand up though when he throws the right low kick. Wide open with a nice knee to the body there from Drury. And perhaps he's trying to wear his man down now. Drury going wild with the body shots. Santos complaining of a low blow. The referee telling Santos to fight. Santos really capitulating here. Drury taking his back, pounding away with short, chopping shots. Perhaps looking for a rear naked choke now.
I mean, Drury's got to fight.
And the submission before the hold was even locked in, Josh.
I mean, look, what can you say? It was an odd ending to the fight. The referee didn't see what was most likely a groin kick, accidental by Matt Drury. Santos didn't want to continue, and under the face of the pressure from Drury, just decided to give up and not be in that fight anymore. I mean, credit to Drury for coming through some adversity, and you can only fight to what you're told to fight to by the referee, but I think that very significantly was a groin kick early on.
Very possibly, but as our fighters are told in the rules meeting, you fight till the referee tells you to stop. That didn't happen here, and I think a bit of frustration on the part of Alejandro Santos there. But as we said, Josh, all credit to Matt Drury. Came back from a very torrid first round to pick up the victory here at BCMMA 13.
Both fighters to the centre of the cage, please. Come here, both fighters to the centre of the cage. After 1 minute and 2 seconds of our second round, your winner via rear naked choke, Matthew Drury.
Like joke, not choke. I think I said rear naked joke.